third graders participated in today's STEAM Day. And the egg drop was for them to be able to use engineering and a lot of science and mathematics to try to figure out what can hold the egg and prevent the egg from cracking when it was dropped at about a 10, 11-foot drop.
Our goal was to make the egg survive and protect it. We add a lot cotton balls and put a tissue box that the egg can go in and put a lot of paper towel around it so it can be secured.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Survive. When Mr. Tracy dropped it, it bounced one time and rolled over a little bit. So our experiments was a success.
Here you guys go. Okay, let me get a new egg, okay, and I'll be right back.
We learned that if you don't put protection on anything, it will break. And next time we will put more cotton balls.
This project is about egg. It's a STEAM Day egg challenge, and you put an egg in your contraption, and if it survives, then you basically win.
I taped around it and we signed our names.
The main goal of this project is to protect the egg
from not cracking.
I feel like it's going to crack, but at the same time it's not.
Where are we putting your egg?
In the cup.
Okay, here it is.
So we got Frank, Isabella.
And Marina.
Where's Marina? I'm like, she crossed her name out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, did it.
Show the camera, Frank, look.
Oh, man. Can we see it? I thought it wasn't going to make it. It didn't survive.
The students can learn greatly from their mistakes and then from their successes as well. So the main goal of this was it's pretty much the students could use any creativity that they wanted to. There were no rules, no specifications on how they had to make their object that held the egg. And from this, it was a learning experience to see if you made a few errors and mistakes, then they learned from it why the egg cracked, why it broke, or why that egg stayed. So it was something for them to reflect on afterwards.
We have enough. More like cotton balls, paper towels, and yeah.
Let's get that countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the reason why we did the egg drop the way we did it, it was probably a nice controlled environment for us to drop the egg and for all the kids to watch and see how their projects went. And to see that it dropped on a hard surface. So if something fell from their homes or from a tree onto a pavement, to see what could prevent that from breaking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the fourth graders are going to be building popsicle stick bridges. So throughout the day they constructed bridges with popsicle sticks. They used Elmer's glue and a bit of tape, but the tape was not used as an anchor. And what's going to happen with those bridges is we're going to test the integrity of the structure of those bridges. So we have a bucket built with sandbags that were already pre-weighed to see how much weight these bridges can hold. And the whole purpose and the reason behind the project is to test their engineering skills to see what the integrities of these bridges hold. So the students beforehand did some research on what makes a bridge, what's a bridge comprised of, and what are different types of bridges.
Cable bridges have the supports on the bottom, but we didn't have time to make the supports on the bottom. So instead of the supports, we put the supports on the top so we can make the roads a little bit stronger.
The reason we build this is because we wanted down here, we wanted to make it more tougher and so it won't break down into it, and we wanted like these triangles and squares to make it more sturdier, and like it leaned though, but it still worked.
When we learn about shapes, is that if it pushes on this side, when it will like bend, or like this side. But when you push it on like the edge, the tip, it pushes force into the triangle, which keeps it sturdy. The square, if it gets pushed on any of the points, it just stays. It puts force throughout everything.
With this project as well, there comes students being able to learn from what were the successes and what were some of the mistakes or failures that happened with their bridge. So they could take a look at what may have been a weak point, what bridges may have been successful that held more weight than others, and even they could take a look to see where that bridge specifically broke.
The squares and the triangles were sturdy, like he said, and I was mostly building.
Yeah, I was happy with the results because I thought it was only going to weigh like 1 pound at the start, but we actually tied with the first person, the first group in our class, and we tied with them, so I was really happy about that.